Hello and welcome back. This video is hopefully going to give you some encouragement when things don't go according to plan in the studio. When a painting looks like it's going wrong or hits the ugly stage, it's all too tempting to give up. But sometimes that just means that a painting is unfinished or it needs a bit more work. But just before I get to the demo, just to let you know that my new book, Landscapes in Watercolour, Techniques and Tutorials for the Complete Beginner, is now available to purchase from all good bookstores. You can follow the links below to the Amazon sites or look for it in your favourite bookstore. Hello and welcome back to Lois and Morgana Davidson Art. It's Lois here, and I'm wondering, do you ever have one of those days where whatever you do, everything just seems to work out differently to the way that you expect? This painting here was supposed to be sort of fairly simple, a lovely autumn scene with a woodland stream, but it was one of those days where, try as I might, everything I tried to do kind of didn't look right, didn't feel right, and I was sort of struggling against myself all the way through it. But I was determined to finish the painting, so I've sped it up to a very quick time lapse for you because I thought you might be interested to see how a painting can go through many different ugly stages but actually come out okay in the end. So I think the moral of this story is press on with things when you're just practicing, even if things go wrong, because you've got nothing to lose, and you never know, you might get something that you quite like at the end of it. So I think that's just about as far as I can go with this painting, maybe a few more branches here and there. And I hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle with this painting. Those of you that are regulars to the channel know that I like to take an experimental approach sometimes, and I show my studio vlogs where I maybe try out new things and don't worry about sort of making mistakes or getting things wrong, and trying to stress how important it is to be able to let yourself do that without being discouraged, in order to be able to learn and progress and to find out what works and to find out what doesn't work. Every single watercolour artist will go through this process. They'll have some days where things just fall into place really easily, and other days where things are a bit of a struggle. And a lot of people, especially beginners, don't realise that with watercolour painting, as we have to work from light to dark and we can't cover up our mistakes very easily, there's often a very ugly stage or several ugly stages in a painting, and that's when people often give up. But really that just means the painting is unfinished, that it's the beginning of a painting, and that by continuing and building up the layers and building up from the softly diffused wet in wet, to bring in a lot more stronger detail and darker values, we then bring the painting together. So I hope you'll let me know what you think of this painting in the comments. I've got mixed feelings. I like parts of it, and there are other parts of it that I'm less keen on. But I really hope that you'll sort of take on board when you're painting that sometimes it's important not to give up, because the painting may just be at the ugly stage. It may just be unfinished. So keep going. You've got nothing to lose. It's only a piece of paper after all. Many thanks for watching. Please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much to everyone that supports us on Patreon. We really do appreciate you. I'll see you again soon. Take care and happy painting.